Hi, this is Nat Moes. I'm here with Sam Krohlow. We're watching the Tokyo MTG Vintage Open. This is currently round 4, game 2. On the left, we have a mono red deck, and on the right, there is a blue and white Bomberman deck that also has a Monastery Mentor. So you can see the opening players, or the players' opening hands here.
Koth, Chalice, City of Traders, a couple other things. Ooh, is there a mentor in that hand?
I don't recall. Mentor would be very good for him here. I saw he had Time Walk as well.
Oh, jeez.
So,
it's Soul Ring on the left.
Red is going to open with Chalice at 1. That's going to be pretty good against any blue deck, really. I think there's going to be a lot of dig, a lot of counters that'll shut off.
I feel like there's probably 4 preordains in the blue-white deck.
Yeah, and certainly his spell bombs and...
oh, yeah. Since he's Divining Top.
Yeah, Top is going to be good. I'm sure he has Swords to Plowshares as well. That's going to shut off some removal. But Chalice is pretty good. We'll see what happens here. If he did have Mentor, I know he had Time Walk. He could Time Walk into playing Mentor, which seems like a fine strategy.
Yeah. Chooses to pass.
Yeah, he'll pass. Yeah, Time Walk is always a tricky spell in the Mentor decks.
Yeah, you want to get the Mentor out faster, but you really want it after Mentor resolves.
Yeah, having Time Walk after Mentor is so much better. Really puts the game away. I think LSV on Twitter said that Time Walk is the Yawgmoth's Will in the blue-white Mentor deck, which actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, that's your finisher.
Exactly.
So, a nice close-up of the Beta Black Lotus there.
Very nice cards on the right.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, all these cards are nice. I mean, we're looking at Sanctioned Vintage here, which is something that a lot of the local tournaments in the U.S. don't have. So it's always good to see the real cards, the real thing. Also, creates some concern about shuffling.
Yeah.
I think that's what we ran into there. But there we go. Looks like everything's squared away. So he's got enough mana here to make several plays. Yeah, he does have Mentor for sure. So I assume we're going to see Mentor and now Time Walk. Yep.
Yep, that seems much better. Does he want to burn the Lotus for it, though? I
would.
Yeah, probably.
I would.
Especially if he can get off like a preordain or something as well.
Yeah, and the preordain's going to get countered here, but I think that's probably okay. It's another token in play.
Exactly.
Any spells that he has after this turn are going to be really good. So I think that's probably what we'll end up looking at. Yeah,
there it is.
There's the Time Walk and the Monk token.
Oh, close up.
And he does have some mana left, but he's going to let that burn.
I never played Vintage during Mana Burn.
You never played Vintage during Mana Burn. It was different. I mean, there were definitely things that you had to look out for.
Mana Drain.
Yeah, Mana Drain was a big one. Mishra's Workshop was one. I mean, you could, especially. So yeah, he's playing the Swords to Plowshares. They're into the Chalice.
Targeting one of his own creatures.
Yeah, targets one of his own creatures. Doesn't have to worry about it going away. He's going to attack for 5 there. But the Mana Burn thing was interesting. You'd see, especially when shops didn't have Lodestone Golem to finish the game. I think the game did come down to
Sulfur Elemental.
That's Sulfur Elemental. Sulfur Elemental is going to give all white creatures +1, -1, so it will kill all the monk tokens.
And it has split second.
So
and
it's
flash and split second?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. So he doesn't have to worry about it getting countered, and it's going to kill all the monk tokens and keep them off the board. But the Monastery Mentor is 3/1 and has prowess.
Which is still dangerous.
Yeah, still very dangerous. But yeah, I know there's been a lot of talk about using the Sulfur Elemental as an answer to Monastery Mentor.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Yeah, it gets rid of the tokens. The only thing it does make the Mentor more dangerous itself. Yeah. So
it's probably one of the better answers in mono red.
Right. Yeah, unless you can hit the Mentor with Sudden Shock before it's made any tokens. Looks like he has a Pyrokinesis in hand. See if he runs that out, trying to get rid of the Mentor right now.
It's not a bad call.
Yeah, he's gonna play Pyrokinesis, pitching Cough. Yeah, we saw Cough in the last game, turning mountains into 4/4s.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, ultimately not good enough to win, but it was pretty good. Did get his opponent down to 3 before losing to the Bomberman combo.
So he counters the Pyrokinesis, gets a token dies.
Right. But we're going to get in for 3, right, with the Sulfur Elemental?
2 or 3,
yeah. I think it's a 3/2.
Ooh, yeah, it might be a 3/2. Which is some decent damage.
Right, oh yeah.
Whenever you have a
It's a threat.
3-power creature in Vintage, it's a pretty fast class.
Yeah, and the thing is, the Sulfur Elemental would be able to trade with the Monastery Mentor, but I guess he's going to just try and race it.
Yeah. If the Monastery Mentor player doesn't play a spell.
Right.
Or 2 many spells. Yeah.
Right.
He'd have to play, 3 spells maybe. Which through Chalice might be too difficult.
Oh, that's Sudden Shock right there. I think we'll probably use that, yes.
See you later, Mentor.
Yeah, Sudden Shock also has a split second, so that's all but uncounterable.
That's pretty good. Oh,
yeah,
that's really good too.
Yep. Yeah, that's all right. I think I think we can still deal with that at this point.
I would like to see a second Sulfur Elemental. That would be awesome.
Yeah, the second Sulfur Elemental would really solve the board here.
Yeah. Problem solved. Especially with Chalice cutting off swords.
Yep. So we're both players sitting at 12. The Bomberman player just played his top into the Chalice there. I don't know if he was doing that on purpose. He could have just been triggering Prowess. If not, he triggered Prowess anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope.
Yep. It was an accident.
Can't say I've never played into a Chalice on accident.
Yeah, it's always gets a little tricky when there's a Chalice on board, and
especially when it's not a workshop player, so
right.
You're kind of forgetting about it. Probably.
Right, and you're dealing with unfamiliar cards like Sulfur Elemental. I mean, there's just lots of stuff going on.
And Vexing Shusher.
So, yeah, Vexing Shusher. So Vexing Shusher and Chalice can combine. He can the red player can now play his red spells through the Chalice of the Void, as long as he pays extra for them. It's an interesting effect.
Yeah, that's always a cool interaction.
Right. I think he's...
is that a strip mine?
I think that looks like his strip mine. And I've been trying to identify the card in hand. I'm pretty sure it's Sarkhan. Sarkhan, the red one.
The Dragon Speaker?
Yes, Sarkhan the Dragon Speaker.
I think he's 5 mana to play.
He's either 5 or 6, and he turns himself into a dragon. So, I think...
Oh boy.
Can he...
I'm excited. And he's got Shusher in play. Oh. Oh, but he can't shush it.
Yeah, he can't. I don't think he can make it uncounterable.
He's going to play it anyway.
Yeah, we're running that out there. So that is Sarkhan the Dragon Speaker. We'll see if...
Does he turn himself into a 4/4 or 5/5 dragon?
He's a 4/4. He turns himself into a 4/4 dragon.
Flying Haste?
Yeah.
Indestructible?
Yes, I think so.
So he gets in for 5. Did he swing with Sarkhan, I'm assuming?
No,
Oh,
he
'cause
turned.
he would have tapped.
Yeah, he turned him.
Oh, he killed.
yeah.
Mentor.
His second ability is to deal 3 damage. I think he lightning bolts. So I believe he
Gotcha.
killed the mentor. His opponent is
Going on a cruise.
taking a cruise. Gonna try and dig himself out of this hole. He's looking down some serious threats at this point. He's got 5 damage worth of creatures on board, plus another 4 damage from a planeswalker.
Yeah, not looking so good.
And he has 2 mana to his opponent's his opponent's 6.
So he's got 5, 9 power on board.
Yeah.
His opponent's at 12.
Yep. Yeah, 12 to 10.
Nope.
And his
Scoops it up.
opponent's done. We're going to game 3.